You got the golf clubs in the back.
Yes, sir. That's what we're doing later tonight. Got to.
Thunderbird Landscaping shop tour coming up. Aaron Thunderbird.
What's good, my man?
How you doing?
Real good. Welcome to the shop.
Thank you.
Shop tour, was this the third one?
Yeah. So I've been doing the shop tour series. I really wanted to come and see Aaron's shop because he's not really working in his business. He's like the business owner. You got people who cut grass, you got truck in the trucks, you got solo owner operators and like I am who do everything, and then you got guys like Aaron.
Yeah, we got part-time admin, a couple of crews, and I do a whole lot of everything.
So let's see what he got going on. We'll take a look at his truck and his trailer in a second, but right now we're inside the shop. Let's see how he has everything set up in here, what products he likes, and you know that we're gonna go through the whole gamut. So let's get started.
Yeah, I mean, usually when the trailer's in here, we got it pulled out right now, but it's a little tight in this space. But this is a huge blessing for us because a year ago, a year and a half maybe, we were working out of my shed. And that was a mess. So we got neighbors yelling at us because the trailer is parked on the street all the time. So, yeah, I don't know. I always say don't despise humble beginnings. There's always a next step to your journey, whether it's mine or yours. And, you know, if it works, make it happen. So, yeah, I feel like we haven't outgrown this space quite yet, but it probably won't be hard to once we add another crew or so. But, I mean, we got one mow crew, that's Trevor who leads that, and then we have some part-time people that fill in there, and then sometimes I'll hop on with him, those are fun days. And then we got a landscape, well they're like everything else, landscape, hardscape, enhancements, whatever. So yeah, they're out on a job now, which hopefully we'll be able to get to see that. But yeah, so we got two crews, one part-time admin. I actually have been messing with the idea of like a virtual assistant a little bit too. We've been trying to get the phone answered like every time it rings. That's real hard to do if you're solo. It's real hard to do even with a couple crews and an admin who's part-time. So we don't really have an office. We do have some office space like up in this building just because I know the people who rent out. But usually I'm working out of a coffee shop or from my house or whatever when I'm on my computer because I just like to be out and about anyway, so, but yeah, so that's been cool.
So how long you been in business?
Well, I've been doing something since 13 years old.
Nice.
So, yeah, I graduated in 2010, so I'd always cut grass and stuff, and then I went full-time in like 2018. To be very honest, didn't really know what I was doing in business, but the past 2 seasons have really been great because I got some help, some coaching, and that's really helped a lot. So I still would have no idea what I was doing, but it's good to have people to help you like understand like profitability and how to price things right, how to get what the market actually values for you as a landscaper or a laborer. So that's kind of set me up so that I can have multiple people helping us out or a couple different crews. Because my goal ultimately is to have a company where people feel valued, a place where they like actually want to work. Landscaping's tough.
Yes.
I mean, it's like 90 degrees right now and I'm sweating, but
sweating.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And I know that's how it is. I've been doing the work for years, and so not everybody necessarily loves sweating their butt off every day. But if you're with people that you love and that care for you and that actually appreciate and value you, then I mean, it can be fun. So you know,
no doubt.
But that's my goal.
So I like how you got everything set up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of cleanish a little bit. If you get too close, you'll probably see that it's not.
You got a snow blower? You do snow too?
Yeah, we use that as like a backup. That just sits in the corner most of the time, but if we need it in a pinch, we'll roll that out. But
is that the sulky aerator?
That is. So we'll shout out Ballard all day. This thing's nice because it's got the tines and everything that you can just stick on the back of your walk behind. And you just stand on it, and you can even get a weight kit for it if you want, but I've had success without that. If the ground's soft enough, it works. Honestly, I've tried like the Stinger and those hydraulic aerators in the past, and those are awesome, but like this thing is really close in comparison, and it's only, well, when I got it was like $1,500. So that's a nice quick way to make some money, because you can make that back in the day with aerating. So got the aerator, got that Penn State good seed right here. Probably like $2,000 for that bag.
Right, everything is crazy price hike.
Crazy. The seed's nuts. Love Milwaukee for our tools. Technically this doesn't belong to me, but every once in a while our guy Matt, he manages our landscape and hardscape, he brings this stuff along. I just try to make sure I don't steal it. But up here, this is notable. This is the stuff that we've broken over the years.
From customers or from like, on your own things?
This is a jackknife right here on our tail light, you know, some of those things. It's a hammer that broke. The sprinkler heads, that happens all the time, but you just gotta fix it.
No doubt.
We just slapped these boards up here for some racks for our tools. This is from Alex Kirby. This is on the Ram. So when I bought that Ram from Alex, I was like, you gotta remember him, you know? Right. But having this up here is nice. It just adds a little extra space. Usually we got the 2 blowers here, one of them's out, and we'll just throw one on the ground here. This right here, we can add this to the shelf. This just happened like an hour ago. But yeah, then back here on the tool bench, this is always a little messy, but we try to kind of be organized with our seats and stuff. These little spreaders, dude, this thing's money, because it's just like a little, you just hit the thing, and then it just spins around. I guess the batteries are out, but these are
it's
great.
Battery powered?
Yeah, these are great.
What is this? The Scott's Whiz.
Yeah.
We'll put a link to that down in the description.
Yeah. Always trying to support the locals, but every once in a while, you know.
For sure.
That's sweet though, just for like overseeding, or like even if you use preen, like a pre-emergent on your mulch job, so you can run around with that real quick at the end, which is nice. But you don't have to push around the big spreader, you know. That's obviously good for the bigger stuff, but yeah. This is the Milwaukee M12 sprayer, like the battery powered. To be transparent, not a huge fan because it doesn't work often, but when it does work, it's amazing. But we've had a lot of issues. We got this one and this one because Milwaukee sent us a new one because that one was having problems.
When you say it doesn't work, what do you mean?
Like, I think it's an electrical thing, because like if you grab the handle on it and spray, it just doesn't do anything sometimes. So like it'll work for 20 minutes on a job, even on a fresh battery, and it just stops. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm sure Milwaukee could tell me. Customer service is good because they've helped us out, but honestly, they just sit here, which sucks because they're like $300.
Yes, I almost bought one.
Yeah.
I almost bought one of them, so I'm happy that I got the real life review right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great sprayer when it works. I love it. It's a little heavy, but it's awesome. But we haven't quite figured out the solution. But yeah, we got one more of these.
Yeah.
First T, extra large if anyone wants it. But yeah, this is our. This is where we sharpen the blades. We got the blade assist on here. It is not set up, so don't do it like this at home because this is wrong. But we just got that. I just haven't installed it yet. So that's nice. And then we just put like some stuff down here. Usually, a lot of times our hardscape stuff goes down here, and that's why it's not here now because they're on a hardscape now. Yeah, and then we just kind of utilize these cabinets here. Like I said, it's tight, so we try to use all of the space we got.
Ooh, let's see that Milwaukee hacksaw.
This thing's sweet.
I love that. I got it too.
Yeah, it's nice. It needs a new blade right now, but yeah, this thing's sick. It's the M12, right? The M12 batteries. So that's nice because it's lightweight. If you're up in a tree, you can just grab, like, hit branches real quick. We put all our sharp stuff in here, like Sawzall and other stuff. Crease. These saber blades, these are awesome, from Ballard. And And then other lawnmower blades, we got some oil, air filters. These are all just like stuff that we bought. We just throw that in there. We got the Stunnas.
I call them the Unabomber glasses.
Yeah.
Those are the Unabomber glasses.
Yeah. Just a little toolbox, wrenches and stuff in here. This is nice to have the drawers because you actually use them. And up here we just got a handful of stuff: lens wipes, ear protection. These are pull these out because these are nice for people who do stuff in the winter. Instead of buying everybody a winter coat that had a brand on it, we just got this vest like Amazon does, so it's like reflective.
Oh, nice.
So in the winter months, you can wear whatever coat you want and you're still branded and people can see you at night. Well, I grabbed these from Amazon, and then I had my guy who does all of our branding, clothes and stuff like these. These are our work tees.
Oh, that's nice.
He just slapped the logo on the back. So, yeah. Signs, those are nice. In case you need them. Just to tell people where you are.
Is that the mower jack up there?
Yeah, we got the Super Jack, Ballard,
Shout out Corey Ballard. Aaron was actually on the Green Ground podcast with Corey Ballard, so we'll put a link to that down in the description too, man. Shout out Corey Ballard. He got some great products.
Yes, sir. We use Echo chainsaws. We love them. I know a lot of people out there love Still, but I'm Echo all the way. I don't have a problem with Still necessarily.
Here, I'll shake your hand.
There you go.
I'm an Echo guy as well.
Yes, sir. I love that chainsaw. It's really simple. It's an 18-inch bar, so it pretty much gets it's like a very multi-purpose because we don't do a lot with trees.
Mm-hmm.
And up there we got a Milwaukee M12 hedge trimmer, which is nice to have the battery for the quick stuff. I'll show you the quick crawl space in here.
Oh, wow.
There's not a whole lot in here that needs to be seen because like back there is just random stuff because we rent this place, so that's not ours, but everything where you see that snowmate that's chilling.
Oh, that's from like the
yeah, that's Dawson Manufacturing, Mulchmate guy. I think his name's Nick, right? Yeah, he's
Nick Carlson.
Nick
That's
Carlson.
him?
He's the baller. He's the real deal. He's just a super cool guy. But that's the Mulchmate that attaches to our stand-on mower in the winter. It's pretty sweet. That was like the first year they had it out. So
I see the Pro Paddle.
yeah, Pro Paddle's awesome.
I made the mistake and got the brush.
Oh yeah.
Not a fan of the brush.
Brush doesn't work in the grass.
No.
So Pro Paddle is awesome for getting rocks and stuff and dirt out of grass that you don't want.
See, I need to up here. I like that. I need to do something like that in my trailer.
Oh yeah.
I want to put all my attachments behind the equipment defender rack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on the wall.
There you go. Yeah, I mean we have we don't really use that blade one like with the saw thing on it that much.
The
We use
brush
it every
cutter.
once in a while. But we have the what do you call that thing that spins stuff? The cultivator.
Yes, I got that as
We
well.
got the bed redefiner. Don't try to edge your mulch beds only with that. It doesn't work. It's great to go back over it though, or if you got stuff along sidewalks and stuff. My mistake when I first bought that. Pole pruner, hedge trimmers, on the extended ones. We got an extra string trimmer head, a couple of those. Because this is like a backup trimmer right here. And then we got the gas-powered Echo, what is that, the HC 2810 hedge trimmer. That thing's awesome. And then just some like hand stuff like pole pruner, things like that.
That crawl space is clutch.
Yeah, it's nice. It does the trick for sure.
It's probably super hot in there.
Yeah. Last thing I'll say in here, right here, key. Gotta keep the guys in the team hydrated, you know?
Yes.
So, we usually have electrolyte in here. Body armor is what we love. I don't like Gatorade because it just makes me have to go to the bathroom. It doesn't really have a lot of hydration in that. They make some newer stuff that's good. We have a couple monsters that have been in there for months. We don't really drink that, but and then sometimes we'll get water in there, things like that. We ran into this. Technically, this should be on the shelf, but yeah, we ran into it so it doesn't shut. And then we just grabbed like some of these Lara bars for when we need them. I gotta get more stickers though, so We just got Corey on here. I don't even have a Mac one. That's my bad. So
I'll get.
Yeah.
They're in the truck. You can get one of them today.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, this is where we put our Hardscape. There's really nothing in there.
I like the Echo Red Armor too.
I will say that, yeah. Dude,
yes.
If you're not using this, you're messing up, because this stuff is. I've tried so many different oils, and when I started using this, nothing else matters. That stuff's great. My mechanic told me to do it, and I never went back. That's good stuff. So, some toe straps, things like that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
This is the spot. But yeah.
So you've seen the inside of the shop. Now we're gonna go take a look at his mowing truck, his trailers, mower, trimmers, and how he has all of those things set up. So let's go check that out. Okay. Okay, bro.
That's how we do it.
I knew this was gonna be a fun one. We gonna have a blooper reel. We are going to have a blooper reel. Whoa!
We got it. We got it. All right. Yeah. Here's the gear. Can you step over that?
Yep.
All right.
I'll try.
You're pretty athletic.
Oh.
All right. Whew. I'm tired from bringing it around town. All right, 61-inch Pro Stance. Got the Gravely. Honestly, dealer's close, and these things cut nice. So, first ever commercial mower I had was a Gravely, and I just kind of rolled with it. So, yeah, they work for us. I like them. Yeah, this is a 61. Usually we got a 36 back there, but it's in the shop right now, unfortunately. Short cans are great. We love these. We got the what is this? 1 gallon, 5 gallon, 5 gallon, and then the 2.5 plus. That's for our mix, and this is just kind of a backup in case we got one of these in a field that ran out of gas. This is the first like big blower I ever bought. It was an Echo 8010 because they didn't make the 90 yet. We're a big fan of Shindawa and Echo. I mean, they're owned by the same. They just paint orange or red. We just got the Shindawas on the 90s because we don't have to, like, we could just tell which color is the 9010, which color is the 8010. So,
Smart.
Yeah. Between the Echo and the Shindawa, I mean, they're both great. This just has a tiny bit more power. We got one more of those that's out somewhere today. These straps, these are Ballard straps. I don't remember what he calls them, but we got this thing on them. These are sweet. And then, yeah, over here, we got the trimmer racks, the Green Touch. On the bottom one, we got a PAS with the Edger, Saber blades. Those things are awesome. We just started using them this week. Way better than the regular Echo ones that they come in, that they come with the Edgers.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shindawa trimmers. We gotta check what those are. I think they're called 262s, which is basically 2620, just the Shindawa version.
Yeah, we're parkouring today.
Yeah. It's tight. Just one step too far back, it'll pop up.
Yes, sir.
Alright. This is the PAS 2620. And then the Shindawa, yeah, the T262. So it's essentially a 2620 in red. We like the Shindawa trimmers because of these throttles here. It's just easier. I like them better as compared to like the big one here. That's really the only reason we get these. Instead, we like the handles and the throttles.
I've seen the Shindawa things in my dealer, and I just wouldn't get them because they didn't say Echo on them. I don't know.
Yeah. The trimmer racks are sweet though. I don't know what you have or haven't seen, but you just push over like that and pop it out, which is nice. Because then you don't have this thing like twisting all over the place on the road. So it just keeps your trimmers healthier. You spend a lot of money on those, so that's nice.
3 to 350 a watt.
Yeah, they're up there. but hey, they get the job done quick. And we don't ever run guards on our trimmers because I don't like them.
Team no guard.
Yes, sir. We like the string roll along. We use black diamond. We got a little trimmer spool rack thing up there.
See the advanced shoot.
Yeah, advanced shoot on everything. Let's go. We love that. Simple. Nothing really breaks on these. You do got to reach a little bit, but I don't know, for the price and the fact that they're really simple to use.
I've never used the Gravely before. How's this work?
Oh, right here, if you pull this thing up, this little red thing over here.
Pull it
Pull
up.
it up. There you go.
Oh, nice.
And we just pop that up whenever we're done.
How do you reach this?
Lean.
I'm a little.
Yeah.
I am little. I mean, look at this.
I gotta reach real far, and then I usually use my foot to pick it down. But it works. I mean, we have the extended handle, but we just don't really use it because we don't need to, because we can reach. But here's a brake for it, and then gas and all that. So it's pretty straightforward. I like the Gravely setups because they don't.
This is nice.
We got.
No, just nice that there's something here for you to put something.
Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely an older model, but it still cuts well. I kind of prefer Kawasaki, but this had a Kohler on it and it's good, so we're happy, you know. Yeah. I don't know if you saw these. These are nice. This bracket right here is the same exact bracket that's on the side of the mower, so it installs the same. You just lifts with the pin. So these are awesome because you don't take up space in the trailer, you don't take up space in the truck, and they're right here for you to grab, which is really nice. So yeah, we love these. These are great just because it's easy access. There you go. Pressure washer to wash the trucks.
Nice.
Gotta have that.
So we're actually gonna head over to one of his, what is it, a hardscape job?
Yeah.
To one of Aaron's hardscape jobs and check out how they get down in the field, and we'll see what happens when the boss shows up. All right, we'll see you over there.
Sweet.
So, what inspired you to get in business?
Well, I always loved landscaping. I always loved, taking care of people's outdoor spaces. And whenever I was doing my old job, I always did it on the side. And honestly, I looked forward to the end of the day a lot more than when I was at work. So it got to a point where I just put my 2 weeks in and I said I'm going to go full time. And a lot of people ask me like, well, what are you going to do in the winter? Like, there's always people out there trying to throw doubt in your mind or shade or whatever you want to call it. But that's what I wanted to do. And I had a truck, I had a mower, I had enough clients where I was able to make the leap and just kind of went for it. So yeah, the big thing though is just the fact that I love being outside and helping people, and that's really what inspired me to go full time, because it's what I love. It's what brought me joy. It's what still brings me joy, and that's really the basis behind all of it.
No doubt. No doubt. I'm super happy I met Aaron. I actually met him at GIE last year, which I guess is now called Equip Expo. I actually was on my way down there. Me and my wife were riding, and we were listening to one of Brian's podcasts, and he had, it might have been Paul Jameson, I can't remember, but Alex Kirby was on there, and he started his business in 2017, and I started mine in 2016. And when he said his business was worth $4 million, my mind was blown. I was like, I have to meet this guy. So I immediately added him to the list of people. I wanted to go to GIE so that I could say thank you to Brian, to Corey, to the big YouTubers who have shared their story, and and tips and tricks that they use, which have helped me to increase my business or whatever. So I went down there just to say thank you to everyone, see the event and what all the hoopla was about. And when I heard Alex's story, I just decided I put him right on my list too. When I seen Alex, I was walking through, Aaron was walking with him. I had no idea that Aaron was from Pittsburgh or anything. I guess he heard my episode on Brian's podcast, which we'll put a link to that down in the description. But he had heard my story on there and knew that I was from Pittsburgh. So he DM'd me on Instagram, and then we've been friends ever since, man. And so it's been an awesome relationship, and we're like kindred spirits. We both want to help people. And when you meet someone who's so similar to you, only good things can happen when you guys link up on a regular basis. So we talk all the time now. I was super excited to do a shop tour with him because he's killing it over here. He's only about 30 minutes from me, and so I want to now get the story behind why his business is called Thunderbird Landscaping. So why is that? What's the story behind that?
I did talk probably a little bit more in depth on that Green Grind episode that I had the honor of being a guest on, but I know Corey was asking me too, but yeah, I started everything in a Ford Thunderbird. It was a 97. If you hit up our website, thunderbirdpgh.com, if you go to our About page, you got to see a picture of the actual car. It was the last picture I ever took because it was on its way to the scrapyard, and I rode that thing hard. But bought it for $400 in high school. I used to pick up a lawnmower, shove it in the back with a string trimmer and some gas. Smelled terrible, had grass and gas in the back of it all the time. But yeah, straight up, that's how I started. So at the back of a Ford Thunderbird coupe is how my business started, even though it really wasn't a business back then. But I wanted to kind of name it that because it was special to me to see how far God has brought me in my life and my journey. And I'm really grateful for that. So it's really humbling, but every time I hear my name, it makes me happy. But it's also a reminder of my journey and the fact that, like I said, everybody's has their own steps that they need to take. Everybody's got their own journey, and I'm just really grateful for what I've been able to do in mine. So yeah, Thunderbird always brings me back, so it keeps me humble, and I thought it was fun. So
super cool story.
Yeah.
Hey, and let me show you how multi-talented this guy is. Not only is he telling this great story on the camera, he's also driving a stick shift. Look at this. This is insane.
Yeah, man, we gotta make it happen, you know? I'm going up to 5.
Oh my goodness, man. On the road.
Yeah, this is the first truck I ever had. So luckily I graduated from the Thunderbird because that wouldn't work now, but yeah. And this thing's on its last leg now, so you can see how far we've come. But yeah, this is one of 3, but probably be in the what do you call that, scrapyard?
Yeah.
Probably next season.
So if you're wondering, like, hey, I hope the audio's okay. We know it's windy, but we can't put the windows up because it's 91 degrees today, and this truck don't have any AC, so I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. We seen 2, now we get to see the 3rd.
There you go.
This is big boy business over here. The boss is rolling up. The crew is out here killing it. This is what I came to see. This is what I came to see. They even got excited when they seen him pull up. Woo, that's how you know he's good.
This is truck 3.
Truck 3. Silverado.
That's key right there, the yellow Red Bull, you know.
Yellow Red Bull.
This one's an 07. It belonged to Matt, and then I bought it from him, and it's just his company vehicle now. So it worked out. But this is what we're working with. These are some caps for our wall. These are some returns, so corner cut or corner block, Versalock, and then these are the steps we're putting in. Here's the other blower.
Down all the way.
What's up, guys?
Nothing much.
This is big boy stuff here. This is way out of my league, yo. Way out of my league. I have no desire to do any of this. Wow. So you're putting in the wall and the steps.
Yeah, we had to do that wall because where this patio ended up being, there was a lot of that hillside that they had to cut out. So we ended up adding that little wall, and the steps were always part of it. But then up where the excavator is right now, we're gonna build a wall that goes straight to the property line and then straight that way, like at a 90.
Mm-hmm. Wow, is this your saw?
Yeah, this is also an Echo. This thing's nice. The diamond blade on it. So you can either buy your girl a diamond ring or you can buy a diamond blade. It's up to you. Or both. There you go. But yeah, this is an Echo. I don't know what the number is. We got a CSG 7410. That thing's a beast. It'll cut this thing in a second. And then it has an attachment for a hose so that you can add water to it to keep the dust down if you want.
Nice.
So, yeah. Right now, just to be transparent, we rent all of our equipment, like the heavy machinery. We don't own any of that. That Kubota up there is from my boy John Freeze. He owns J Freeze Landscape and Premium Landscape Supply. So he has like a supply yard that's huge. You can dump stuff there. You get materials, hardscape stuff, plants, nursery stuff. He rents all sorts of equipment. So that little plate temp and this excavator up there, the two orange things up there, are from him. So one day hopefully we'll own something like that, but not there yet.
All right.
We're happy.
So Aaron, what's a piece of advice you would give to someone just starting out or thinking about getting into the outdoor industry?
Any industry, but especially landscaping, network, and you don't know everything. You probably already know that by now, but learn from every single person that you can, whether it's your server at a restaurant or a CEO of a big company, anything in between. That's what I've learned over the years, and it's really helped me a lot. If you can interview people, buy them lunch, pick their brain, in any kind of a business, it's going to help you. But especially in landscape, just get out there. Don't be afraid to talk to people. I don't think I've met anybody except for maybe a small handful of people in the landscape industry who have not wanted to talk to me and helped me, and just like wanted to be friends or just talk about landscaping together or whatever. So yeah, network, get out there, get an Instagram. It's probably not going to make you a lot of sales, but it's definitely going to help you network, and that's the big thing. That's bigger than any sale you could ever make. Just getting other people around you to support you, because it could be lonely being an entrepreneur, but if you surround yourself with people who think like you do, it really helps a lot. It helps you stay encouraged, helps you stay on top of things, helps you stay focused and motivated when you feel like you want to give it up. When your truck's on its last leg, when you got a mower in the shop and you can't cut grass with it, like, there's all sorts of things, man, but you just brush it off because it happens to everybody. And you don't really know that if you don't know people, so.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
So you got to be networking, man. That's why we're here.
Yep.
That's exactly why we're here, networking.
Yep.
Simple. Well, you've seen his trucks, all three of them. You've seen his trailer. You've seen his shop. We even brought you to one of his jobs. Man, this is Aaron Thunderbird. He's out here crushing it, crushing the game. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe. It's been a pleasure, my friend.
Yes, sir. If you guys want to follow my journey, Thunderbird PGH on Instagram is where to go. see a lot of my personality on there if you're into it. Also, every once in a while we sell merch, so if you want to support from a distance, or if you're in Pittsburgh, we'd be happy to sell you some stuff. Yeah, Thunderbird PGH, Instagram and Facebook, thunderbirdpgh.com. Love you, bro.
You too, brother.
Thanks.
We out, the Thunderbird crew.
Bye.
Woo, 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 woo.